here. There's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos.
What
Way
the
back
fuck
there.
is
It's gone.
What? They lost. No.
By the deep left field. It is
DFA these motherfuckers, man.
way off the bleachers.
They lost. They lost. No.
Encarnacion, first pitch swinging, deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And just when it looked like maybe the Giants were going to turn things around, maybe improve on a 500 record, maybe actually get back in this thing, they lose the series to the Nationals and get their asses kicked 2 games in a row. Today, even worse than yesterday. 8-0. 8-0. And they make Mackenzie Gore, who before this game was like 4-12, look like a future Hall of Famer. He goes 6 innings, allows 0 runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, 10 freaking strikeouts. 10 strikeouts, and in comes the bullpen. Couldn't score off any of these dudes. Who are these guys? Guys will be bagging groceries in a couple weeks. Giants couldn't score a single run and, in fact, couldn't get a single hit. The last 3 innings, these relief pitchers faced 9 batters and struck out 5 of them. It got to the point the Giants put in Christian Koss to pitch. Holy Moses, this is an absolute pathetic performance. Disgraceful performance today. But Jenny Vega is here. And all I got to say is, DFA these mother effers. Kaiser Soze, can we get Kapler back? This team's going to be bad forever. Joe Boy, JCT Rock, Padres are going to turn. And it's the Padres. As far as I can see, we freaking suck. You want me to do the Padres series? The whole series? I don't know if I can do the whole series. Maybe a game. This was an embarrassing performance by the Giants once again at home. Gore is completely, fully capable of getting a lot of strikeouts, but his ERA is very high. Yeah, high ERA, bad record, and this was a bad game today. Only scattered hits 3, Bailey, Chapman, and Ramos. Total extra base hits, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, carry the 1, 0. Oh, how'd they do with runners in scoring position? 0 for 0. 0 for freaking 0 in one of the most pathetic games in the history of the game. Verlander today, all we talk about every time Verlander pitches is all of his the accomplishments. And Verlander, finally, first pitcher to reach 3,500 since Randy Johnson. I don't give a freak. Go out there, let's win some games here. That's what we're here for. Did we sign Verlander to get to these milestones so we could celebrate the milestones, or did we get Verlander to win games? I'm trying to figure it out. Bivens comes in, gives up 3 runs in 5 innings, only 1 earned. Christian Koss was the best pitcher of the day for the Giants today. Christian Koss was the best pitcher for the Giants today. Let that sink in. Thank you, Bob. Humm Baby. Verlander needs to be DFA'd. Hit the like button. I think Bomel has lost the locker room. He has no clue where the locker room is. Like, he's just wandering around at Oracle. No clue where it is. No, I actually know what you mean, Justin Saw. Very possible. Spencer Stewart. Giants need to clean house in the front office. This is going to continue to happen year after year after year after year. Hold people accountable. Hold people accountable. Look at the Giants' stats for the game. Bailey, Chapman, Ramos, left on base 4. That's it. Just a pathetic game. I don't know yet. I'm still not 100%. Crash out. Increíble, que carajo. Crash out. Look, man, I mean, I essentially, I'm not going to blame anyone for playing taps right now. I wouldn't blame you. The only reason I'm going to just give them, there's only August 10th here. You know, we still have almost 2 full months left to play. And technically, if you look at the standings, Giants right now, well, forget the division, but wild card. I'm clicking wild card and nothing's happening. I'm clicking wild card and nothing is freaking happening. Okay, I'm clicking wild card. There it goes. Jiminy smokes, man. 4 games out. It's kind of hard for me to play taps when you're only 4 games out with almost 2 months left. So I'm going to hold off on it, but I don't blame anyone for asking for it. How can you accidentally get 1 runner in scoring? Not accidentally, I don't know. Giants could play an extra innings and still couldn't get a runner in scoring position. They'd be like, hey, you guys need to start with a runner at second. And Giants would be like, I don't think so. We don't play that. We don't play that up in here. How many games has Verlander had 60 plus pitches in the 3rd inning? Yeah, Verlander was giving up hits. He wasn't fooling them. Mets are last wild card, and they have lost 7 in a row during that stretch. Giants have barely made up any ground, and that's what's sad. Can't play taps. I'm just pissed. It's just a little bit early. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. It's just a little early. If this was September 10th, we're playing taps right now. I like Bob Melvin. The team's brain gets sick when they play at Oracle. Sewage problem. Do we got sewage problems at Oracle? I'm in the recording studio waiting for my late-ass drummer. Do you mean to step in? I can do it. Eric, any suggestions regarding the lack of offense? New bats. New bats. So let's break this one down. Hell no, the Giants are done. If the Cardinals, who must think, are done. Same as Darkness. I was planning to be there in St. Louis September 11th or September 5th, 6th, and 7th. Something came up just today that I got invited to an event that's right around that time. So, but I'm not 100%. So we'll see. But I'd like to make it there. A's won, Giants lost. Dead Giants, muertos. Muertos. Mackenzie Gore, next stop, Cooperstown. All you got to do is make sure to I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk, but seriously, like, how can games like this happen? I don't know how games like this happen, man. So let's break it down. Nationals got the scoring started in the 2nd inning. Everyone's all excited after the 1st inning and trying to make a big deal out of another milestone for Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander's going to the Hall of Fame. We know that. We got to win games. So if at Verlander, I don't want to make big deals over every little stupid milestone that Verlander hits. I want to focus on winning freaking baseball games. 2nd inning, Adams base hit, Lyle double. Young, actually Wood with the double. And then it was 2-0. And then C.J. Abrams ripped one right field, gone. 4-0, just like that. And you pretty much shut the game off right there if you want to. Because Giants had nothing after that. I had hope, but it was misplaced hope. 4th inning, Jacob Young base hit. Stole 2nd. Then a walk to Bell and a Paul DeYoung base hit. 5-0. 6th inning, Spencer Bivens comes in to pitch. What does he do? Gets the first 2 guys out. We're looking good. Then base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit. 6-0 at that point in time. Move on to the 7th inning. Pretty much at this point, I've given up hope. And sure enough, they get an error from an uncharacteristic error from Chapman. I say that although he's been making a little more errors than I'm used to this year. James Wood with a double, 8-0. And that's how the game ends. 8 runs on 17 hits. And this is a team, Washington Nationals. This is a team that is 47-70. I don't know if you know this. This is a team that has a 402 win-loss percentage. If it weren't for the Rockies, they would be the worst team in the National League. They are the 3rd worst team in baseball, record-wise. The only 2 worst are the White Sox and the Rockies, and those aren't even MLB teams. Those are Division II teams on a good day. We are screwed for the next 20 years. We are doomed. AM Echo, no taps yet. I'm going to hold off on it. If I play taps today and then they go sweep the Padres, I'm not saying I expect that, but if they do, and then I come in here and say, that's what I'm talking about, and the Giants sweep, and they're back in the race, someone's going to say, dude, you played taps. So, we want to make sure it's definitely a done deal. 2037 World Series. Logan, now this was embarrassing. Shaking my head. Gotta play the clip. We got to play the clip. We have an edited one and an unedited. We have a censored one and an uncensored one. And I didn't prepare it. The one I played the intro was uncensored. I thought it was censored. It turned out it was uncensored. Uncensored clip. Here's the censored one. Man, this team sucks. DFA these motherfuckers, man. What the is this? What? They lost. No. There you have it. DFA these motherfuckers. Eric, go see Weapons. I can go see it right now. I put up a new documentary. Today I did some shopping. I'm starting to get out and about. I think I'm over the sickness. A little bit of maybe is a little bit trying to get through the system and everything. But other than that, we're on the outside. We're at the tail end. The tail end of the illness. So I'm going to get back to some minor league games. Of course, the River Cats are going on the road now to Round Rock, which I've been to Round Rock, Austin, Texas. And maybe I'll head on over there. Logan, DFA. Reds are making the playoffs. Can you do Love Game, Webster, or Robbie Ray start tomorrow? Tomorrow is Webby and then Robbie. Reds fan in the chat. Reds fan, here you go. Is a little bit of Eric Davis. Reds fan, COVID sucks. Yeah, I got COVID 25. I thought SMH stands for smack my head. I thought, shaking my head. There's a lot of little what do you call them? The things I hate these days that we see. I hate that people say TDL, today, TIL. For the longest time, I didn't know. I see it everywhere. Today I learned TIL. I hate that. I don't know why. It's just annoying. Shaking my head. SMH is annoying. The little emoji that's like this. It's annoying. Fire the whole coaching staff. Yeah, TIL. Hate it. Hate it. TIL. Today I learned you're retarded. Oh, excuse me. That's politically incorrect. Logan, I'm sorry for putting that. No, I'm sorry for putting that. What did you say? What did you put? Play the OG crash clip. I don't have the OG crash clip. This team is not even worth watching, man. I'm not happy about it. I ain't happy about this game. This was pathetic. It's not even that it's a loss. Losses are not just losses. Yeah, on the win-loss column and the standings are just a loss. But when you watch a team that has zero to offer offensively, this could have been a no-hitter. This could have been a no-hitter today. Imagine that, man. And pitching-wise, our best pitcher was Christian Koss. Christian Koss was our best pitcher. In front of 40,000 people. 40,000 people. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. It's unacceptable, man. Let's see what's on deck before I get pissed off. There's the new umpire. I don't know how she did today, but couldn't have been worse than the other umpires. She's coming up at the wrong time, too. They're going to have the ABS system next year. So let's check this out. Tomorrow, we don't know who we're going to be facing against the Padres. Doesn't really matter. Whoever it is going to look like a Cy Young Award winner, next Hall of Famer. Logan Webb pitching for the Giants. Hopefully, he's the stopper. I don't know what to say. You can't beat the Nationals, and you can't even get close to beating the Nationals today. You lose in a series to the Washington Nationals, and you think you're going to beat the Padres? Baseball is a funny thing. I'm not saying. I mean, it could happen. That's why baseball is weird. Giants could go sweep the Padres. That's why I'm not playing taps. But they got King, Dylan Cease, Nick Pivetta, Yu Darvish, Nestor Cortez, and offensively, Luis Arias, Cronenworth, Machado, Bogarts, Fernando Tatis Jr., Jackson Merrill, an absolute stacked team. We're going to be going up against the next 3 games. Pirates can't beat the Pirates. Sweep, we can do it. Yeah, I put Eric up there to umpire. Can't be anywhere. No, look, man, I've always been critical of the umpires, and it's not so much that they're not talented. Obviously, they've been through umpire school. They've been through a million different levels. They've been through the minor leagues. They know the rule books. It's their profession. But I know for a fact they see balls off the plate and call them strikes anyway. That's not doing the best you can. No, the zone expands at 3-0. What the fuck? Zone expand? The zone doesn't expand. Okay? The zone is the zone. If it's a ball, it's a ball. It's off the freaking plate. It's not a freaking balloon. San Diego is going to be a major pain in the butt to beat. Maybe they can get 2 out of 3 wins. Oh, gosh. Eric, if you were an umpire, what would your strike signal? I would strike. As soon as the catcher catches it, I go, ah! As soon as he catches it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when they hesitate. The catcher will catch it, and they'll be like, hey! No, as soon as he catches it. Hey! As soon as he catches it. Or if it's a ball, whoa! Thank you, THY Thunderbird. Why YouTube changed our name? Who knows what they do? Their girl empire. Yeah, we have a female umpire in the big league. I don't know if she's permanently in the big leagues or she's just replacing someone temporarily. I don't know. But I can tell you this: if she ever is behind the home plate in a Giants game, and if she sucks, I'm gonna say she sucks. I'm gonna say she's terrible, horrible, terrible. I'll be honest. I ain't politically correct like on the radio and ESPN. Now she's good. I'll say she's solid, decent. She'll probably be pretty good, honestly, because she tries her best. What bothers me is umpires that do not try their best. Eric, why you come on early? What happened? It's called an estimation. I know who you are. Oh, Loretta. What if she's good? Then I'll say she's good. She probably will be good. I say that because she wants to impress. She's going to try her best. Other umpires don't try. They intentionally call balls strikes and sometimes strikes balls. Usually the opposite. Giants season is over. I think she'll be good. But she knows that eyes are on her and she knows that people are making a big deal about it and talking about her. So she's going to do her best. I'm sure she's qualified. That's why she's there. So, but if she's no good, I'm going to go off. Just like I'll go off on some of the umpires that we see, especially that piece of crap in 2020. I'll never forget. The last game in 2020. That ended the season. Austin Slater. What was that guy's name? I can't remember the name of the umpire. I'm so pissed. I think I've erased it from my mind. It was over when we traded Rogers. Yeah, that was a tough one. Versus Slater. It was, let me see. See if I can find that. Yeah, I think I found it here. Rob Drake. The worst. The worst. Rob freaking Drake. This is the 2020 last game of the season. I still haven't gotten over it. Last game of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, Giants had a chance to make the playoffs. If they would have won this game, they would have gone into a one-game playoff. What's going on? What is happening right now? What is it doing? What is this, some new technology? What is this crap? There. Anyway, Giants were down by 1 run. They had the tying run at the plate. And a 2-2 count. You called this a strike. Oh my gosh. Let's pause it. Boom. He called that a strike. I'll never forget it. Eric, comment of the day. Comment of the day. We all know women have to be twice as good to get past discrimination. I'm going super early on Tuesday to go and smell the dugout area. If I smell sewage, I'm going to be pissed. Chapman is a strikeout machine. Losing to the Pirates and Nats. Flores check swing. Oh, yeah. I was about to say. And then the very next year, 2021, the Giants get to a game 5 in a 5 series. And the season ends on a BS call on a check swing that Flores clearly checked his swing. There they are celebrating. They did not care. Dodgers weren't like, we got lucky on that one. Not even close. Can we get another angle? There we go. Here's the angle. No. You got to go all the way. You got to break that. Like, that's as far as he went right there. That bat is not parallel. That bat is not quite there. Know what I'm saying? Truly special. You're either stupid child or Ortega. I think stupid child, right? Calm down, Eric. Still experiencing a full moon effect on our technology. I apologize. So we got screwed 2 years in a row. Then we sucked in 22, sucked in 23, sucked in 24. And now we're in 25 and just lost. Yeah, beautiful chicken. Yeah, beautiful chicken, dumb child, whatever then goes by, Logan. Oh man, I got a headache. Oh man, come on. Why? Why they gotta lose? Why this gotta happen? Every year. Why does it got to happen to us?
Okay, good. Let's see.
8-0 the final score. Micah, read my last message. Eric is pissed. Dude, if it would have been a hard-fought game, lost 4-3. Drew Gilbert looks like he's 12. What little league did the Giants steal him from? Well, the good news is he's only here because Gerard's hurt. So if he can't hit, they'll send him back to the River Cats. The bad news is that's one of the dudes we got for Tyler Rogers. And I really think the Mets, everyone's like, that's an awesome trade, this and that. You can look at what I said at the time. I'm like, yeah, I mean, the Mets didn't really care about those prospects. Essentially, it's Bouteau for Rogers, and Rogers is better than Bouteau. You know, and so it's essentially we traded relief pitchers, but we got some more prospects who maybe will work out, but I think the Mets don't think so. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given them to us. So I'm not super pumped about any of those prospects, although it's cool to get them, but losing Rogers, man, that hurts. I didn't like the Yastrzemski trade either, personally. We got a low-level minor leaguer in single A, Marte, who may even not make it to the big leagues. I get it. Maybe they thought that Yaz was leaving or they weren't interested in bringing him back, so might as well just get something for him. But now you break up the team, and I guess they really did give up. And then you got articles where Buster Posey's saying, no, something along the lines of, what did he say? Buster Posey, when they said, people, did the Giants punt on the season? He said, that's not the way I see it. Losing those guys definitely hurts. Well, there you go. But we still like we've got our core group. Core group. You traded Doval, one of our better relievers, who was our closer for this season for a time, and last season. He struggles at times, but he is one of the best relievers coming out of the bullpen. You traded Tyler Rogers, literally one of the best relievers coming out of the bullpen and most reliable arms out of the bullpen, a key dude. You traded Yastrzemski, who's been here longer than anyone else, a core guy, part of the outfield. We definitely punted. If that ain't a punt, I ain't never seen no punt. We punted. We punted. We punted. Eric, I see our new draft pick, Keelan, being like Drew Gilbert. Oh, no. I got to go. Have a good day, Eric. We lost by a touchdown. That was a punt. I'm officially a triggered SF Giants fan. No longer a loyal fan, but a triggered fan. We need t-shirts. Triggered fan. Let's thank the fans for shitting on the team when it was good. And there was people doing that. I'm going to give tickets away because they lose too much. Joe Boyd, go ahead and send them this way. So we punted on the season. Don't walk back on that now. If I'm Posey, I know they say, well, you can't really tell the truth. Why? If I'm Posey and they said, did you punt? I said, you know what? They lost 6 games in a row at home and got swept by the Pirates and Mets right before the trade deadline. So, yeah, I punted. This ain't it. At least you're being honest. At least you're being honest. Honesty is the best policy. Thunderbird, everyone else, 30 minutes have come and gone. Yeah, just say it. Say it. Yeah, we pretty much punted. I mean, it wasn't a total punt. I could see him saying that. Like, I mean, it's not like we traded everyone. We didn't trade Verlander. We didn't trade, obviously, we didn't trade like Robbie Ray or something, but we definitely made the team worse for the sake of the future. You don't do that with a team you think is going to be in the playoffs. You don't do that with a team you think has got a chance to win the World Series. You just don't do that. And who did we get to help? No one. Yeah, you could say Devers, but that was before. At the trade deadline, every move was a sale. We didn't get nothing. Buteau was just compensation for losing Rodgers. It's a downgrade. Fines will not leave him alone and trash more the team. So, you know, let's just keep it all the way 100. That's what the kids say, right? We keep it at 100. We keep it at 100. Jung Hoo Lee. Let's check out today's game. Ramos 1 for 4, Chapman 1 for 3, and Bailey 1 for 3. 3 hits. 3 gosh darn hits. Ladies and gentlemen, we struck out 15 out of 30. Oh, that's because the starter was nasty. This ain't Randy Johnson. But even if it was, Henry came in and struck out 2 out of 3. Pauline, PJ, I forgot how to say his name. Struck out 2 out of 3. And Beater, Clayton Beater, struck out a batter in 1 inning. So does anyone really believe the Giants are going to the playoffs? Giants are what they've been for years, just average. They're what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were.
So I'll just sum it up this way as fast as I can. That is the most humiliating game in the last 10 years I've been involved with. We got beat at every single part of this. Everything. Everything. Infield play. They 2-out hitting. Everything. Totally stupid.
No. Devers has been playing great. Devers has been hot. I mean, look, you can't expect everyone to come through every single day. That's not how it goes. It's a team effort, but there was just no team effort today. I apologize for being overly negative in this stream, but this one really pissed me off, man. This one hurts. This one hurts, man. And you know, this next series, I said this homestand, we're going to find out. They cannot lose more than 2 games this homestand. Well, they've already lost 2. By my own analysis, they got to sweep the Padres. By my own analysis, they got to sweep the Padres. I'm sorry, Pop. I've been so sick, man. I'm going to practice that one. Waiting for times to get better. I did listen to it a couple times. I haven't picked up the guitar, really. I'm not doing great. I'm getting better, but at the end of the day, what can you say? What can you say? Not much you can say, is there?
4 picks against Gross, 2 fumbles. What do you see about the Bears? Would shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a 3rd game in the preseason like it's bull? We played them in the 3rd game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
They are who we thought they were. But can we be proven wrong in the next 3 games? Logan Webb tomorrow. We got 3 games. Then we have a day off on Thursday. And then another home series against the Tampa Bay Rays. There is a lot of baseball yet to be played. That's why I'm not playing taps. I know it, in my heart, emotionally, I'm right there with you. I want to play. I want to play taps right now. I feel like it. But taps Caps means I'm tapping out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. It's a wrap. I'll still do post games just because, you know, I got to run the channel, but I'm done. I'm not ready to do that, but you got 6 more home games here. You got to sweep the Padres. You got to sweep the Rays because I said you cannot lose more than 2. Sweep the Padres, sweep the Rays, off to San Diego. You got to at least split that series, and then you got to win 2 out of 3 in Milwaukee. Day off, sweep the Cubs, sweep the O's. Then you're off to Colorado, sweep the Rockies. St. Louis, they always struggle in St. Louis, so we'll take 2 out of 3 there. 2 out of 3 against the Diamondbacks. Day off, 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. Sweep the Arizona in Arizona. Sweep the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Then you win 2 out of 3 in St. Louis and sweep the Rockies to finish the season. That's what you got to do to get back in the playoffs. What? Playoffs? Playoffs? You kidding me? By the way, when's next season's schedule coming out? Usually it comes out in July. You know why the schedule hadn't come out for next year? I think they don't know what they're going to do about the Rays and the A's. I think the A's are supposed to play in Sacramento again, but they got to coordinate that schedule with the River Cats. And then you have the Rays, and they don't know where the heck they're playing. I'd love to see the schedule for next year. It's always a big day. Christian Bale, no. No, I mean, I'm seriously, I like to see the schedule. I want to see where, I want to see what road trips is happening, when and where, and I want to see what it looks like. Can't sniff the playoffs. You're right, man. You're right.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Tremendous pitcher, great competitor. I've always maintained, excuse me, I've always,
All right, y'all. Yeah, executive order banning the Giants from reaching second base. Yep, exactly. You never know what's going to happen. Dodgers could break down the remaining. A lot can happen. A lot can happen. We got time, but it has to happen. It has to happen very, very soon. Thank you all for checking out my newest video. I haven't checked the views on it. Last I checked, it was like at 5,000. Let's see where we're at now. 5.6K! Amazing! I'll take it. Hopefully it keeps on growing. Right fielders, the greatest right fielders of all time. And can't wait for the greatest left fielders because you know who's going to be number 1. I don't even need to say it. You know who's going to be number 1. And people are going to be pissed. Bro, you didn't put Sosa number 1 because of steroids. But you going to put this guy? Oh my gosh, that's going to be fun. Yeah, I am. This dude is a Giants fan. He's biased. Correct. Cars won't start. You like? Yeah, I play that clip. I'll play that clip every stream. Every stream. And all I gotta say, other than that. And this is the unedited right here, uncensored. If you don't like cussing, turn down. You have a chance to turn it down. You have a chance here to turn it down. My response to today's game. What the fuck, man? This team sucks. DFA these motherfuckers, man. What the fuck is this? What? They lost. No! There you have it, the reaction to today's game. I don't know. You still have it? You want to send it again? I'm trying to keep. Actually, my computer was so packed full of videos and stuff. I had to buy an external drive to back it all up and delete all that. And my computer's running way better. That was the problem. The computer was just too full of files. My C drive was packed to the brim, And ever since I did that, it's running nice and smooth. No more issues. So, yeah. I've heard worse. Yeah, no, I try not to cuss too much. And that was an impression. That was an impression of someone else, but it turned out to be that was a Joe Boyd impression. But it turned out to be Joe Boyd doesn't cuss, but it's just to make it a little funnier. It turned out to be a good clip, especially when I play the outro, which I'm about to do. We're gonna go ahead and play that with some audio on top of it. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. And we'll talk to you all tomorrow. Let's freaking go. Please play better against the Padres. I mean, do we play taps if they get swept? I don't know, man. I can't answer that. But if they get swept, I'm going to seriously consider it. I hate to play taps with over a month left to play, a month and a half left to play, but at some point you got to just do it. I hope that day doesn't come anytime soon, but it all depends on the next few games. Padres, Rays on deck. Let's go Giants. And we'll talk to you. We'll do it live. And I love that clip of, I forgot his name. But that guy, when he did that, I've done the same thing. I've literally tried to make a video when like Giants trade or a free agent. I've tried to make a video and the video is not working, and I'm having trouble downloading the clips, and then I find, F it, we'll do it live. And I just go live. Bill O'Reilly, yeah, that's hilarious. Love that clip. I like Bill O'Reilly just because some people think, oh, that guy's a jerk. But I was like, you know what? If he's a jerk, I'm a jerk, because I've done the same freaking thing. Freak out mode. Yeah, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you in the next video.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left.
DFA
By
these
Matos,
motherfuckers,
way
man.
back there. It's gone.
DFA these motherfuckers, man. DFA these motherfuckers, man. What the fuck is this? What? What the fuck is this? What? They lost. 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 No. DFA these motherfuckers, man. DFA these motherfuckers, man. DFA these motherfuckers, man. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What? They lost. No.